And ladies and gentlemen, my name is Arcane Static, and welcome to ORB, which is done by the indie developer Devil's Peak Games, who contacted me on Twitter the other day. I think it was like literally the day that I put up my swim out video, and they were like, "Hey, you look like you like puzzle games." And I was like, "I tend to do that, yes." And they were like, "We've got one for you." So they want me to try this out. It's another Steam Greenlight thing, so we'll see how it turns out. It is a puzzle game where you play through the 12 constellations. A strange new world. Be glad of life, because it gives you the... Oh, fuck. Okay. September 2014. Scientists witnesses a flare erupting from Markarian 335, a supermassive black hole 324 million light-years from Earth. Orb's journey begins here. Alright, Orb, what is your journey? No controls, no mouse yet. This is long. This bit here is long. The music was pretty good, though. It was a very clever, like, oh, check it out. We're doing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star now. Ah, okay. I see. So it looks like the oh, shit. Okay, so you travel at, like, pretty fast. And the arrow to the right side is telling me that's the direction that I want to go. There we go. Destroy asteroids and enemies with your pulse with the spacebar. Okay. Ah, look at that. Oh, this is weird. It's been a long time since I've played with a space shooter that doesn't use, like, twin stick. That's, ooh, weird. Oh, that's weird. Okay, my guess is since everything is moving towards the, yeah, I don't know, since everything seems to be moving towards the left, regardless of which direction I'm going, makes me think that maybe the black hole is to the left, so I need to get, okay. I think I'm kind of getting the hang of this sort of, oh shit, it was back there, that's what I wanted, isn't it? Come back here, asshole, there we go. Reach incredible speeds by dashing. The more energy you have, the longer you can dash for, the faster you can go. Increase Orb's energy pool by finding energy orbs in the puzzle verse. Shift is dash. Okay. Dash? Okay. So, I pretty much have to always be shooting. And I've run out of dash already, it looks like. I've discovered a constellation. I've discovered Aries? Is that what it was? Oh, okay. Solid light blocks can be pushed around by either orb or a pulse. Use them to apply constant pressure to panels or to cover gaps of the void. Okay, so unlike powered light blocks, solid ones will block pulses and lasers. Is this where we just did? I'm confused now. Because now it's a completely different style of game. Now it's a top-down game. I've completed my first puzzle, have I? Find basic information on the selected level, which includes the type of challenge, puzzle mode, previous move count, time, puzzle mode as well as previous, okay. Complexity indicator. So down there, those are the symbols from Portal, essentially. It tells you which things are in the puzzle. Show you the abilities Orb will need in order to, you can unlock these abilities, so you can't do some challenges until you unlock those abilities. Okay. All the required puzzles, Orb will unlock an ability which you will have to use in order to complete further puzzles and challenges. So this is a similar thing. The way that it looks now is it looks like it's like a twin stick shooter without the twin stick ability, which is kind of awkward for me. Plus Zelda, plus Metroid. Let's see what we're doing here. Constellation view. After you successfully completed a puzzle, you'll be given the chance to select another level from the constellation you're currently in. You can access all constellations from the main Puzzleverse level select screen if you have unlocked them. Select the next challenge you wish to play by observing the direction of the starways and pressing the corresponding movement key up, down, left, and right. That is a wordy and weird way to say that. Before you leave, you should know that not all levels need to be completed to progress through the constellation. However, the non-mandatory levels usually contain some form of special reward, so you might want to try your hand at them too. Good luck. So I can go... Path to the Skies or the event. The event! What goes on here? Okay. Are we back to this being the thing? Oh, I haven't unlocked the ability to dash or shoot yet in this one. Alright. So, this is like a sort of top-downy kind of thing. Come back here, asshole. That's annoying. That's annoying. Does my boost wrist... Okay. Interesting. It seems like that's a timer sound that we're getting there, that tick to tick. That's also really annoying. Oh, fuck. Okay. Why doesn't... Okay, so... The S key doesn't work here for down, but the down button does. That's awkward. And when you use WASD to push the block around, it doesn't work towards pushing it to the edge. You have to use the arrow keys. Also awkward. I don't like it. I don't know if that's a bug or not. Alright, well, Path to the Skies, here we go. Difficulty, puzzle, previous time... Okay. This is a... puzzle. Okay. Right. You have to use the arrow keys here, which is... awkward? This is... having to tap it multiple times to move around. Like, I get that's the number of moves that you're taking and everything, but, oh, it's so awkward. It's so gross and awkward, and I don't like it. Oh, the controls are weird. I don't like the controls. They're clunky. They are not intuitive either. Oh shit, I fucked up, didn't I? Yeah, I fucked up. Yeah. Alright. So we go over here. And then we push this one up through the center. Check. And we go up here. This isn't really a puzzle. This is just a thing that takes up time. Not really a puzzle at all. Like, there was no... Okay, so sometimes you can hold the button down, and sometimes you can't. When you are pushing a block, you aren't allowed to hold the button down. Yeah, this isn't a puzzle, this. This is a thing that has an obvious solution, so there's no actual thinking involved with it. Alright, well, let's see what this one's got for me. I love how the timer also starts before you have control. What is this? Similar to the solid light blocks. Similar to the block will have a matching pressure panel in the world. To activate the panel with the block, the symbol must match exactly, including its rotation. Okay. So, I've got to get that thing over here and do that. Then, oh, I found a wormhole health increase orb. So a lot of stuff doesn't make sense so far. The orb has been given a little more health during the wormhole challenges. Okay, cool. Yeah, a lot of stuff doesn't make sense just yet. I don't know if that's on purpose. Okay. Yeah, this isn't really a puzzle either. This is very much not puzzle. I done fucked up, didn't I? Fuck, I done fucked up. This is... The controls are awkward and I don't like them. I don't like the controls at all. Whatever, let's just die real quick. Alright, let's try this again. Here we go. I mean, like, one could argue that the controls are intuitive because you're just using the arrow keys during the puzzle things, but, like, sometimes they work really well, sometimes they don't, sometimes they're smooth, sometimes they're not. I don't... Alright, well now if I fucking... Cool, alright. So I can't follow it. That's another thing. The way that the controls work is if you're pushing the button or holding it or anything like that, it just automatically moves for you, and by the time you let go, it might have already moved into the next space. I don't like these controls. But let's see what else this has got going. Why did I retry that? Why did I retry it? Can I not retry it? Failsafe is complete. Okay, let's do that. What do we got here? Timed pressure panel. Applying pressure to this panel will activate any powered item attached to it. Once pressure is removed, the panel will remain active for a short period before deactivating. This doesn't feel really very puzzly. Fuck, come on. Wah-ba-da-doo. Wah-ba-da-doo. Hit that one, and go down here. Yeah, the controls are not good! Ugh. Alright, what are we doing here? Gone that way, going over here. Alright. Also, the paths between them don't... Anyway, whatever. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna do building pressure. Here we go. Yeah, the timer for the puzzle starts at least 2 seconds before you have the opportunity to move, so that just adds artificial time to the timer for the speedrun community that I was told that they are trying to build with this game. I feel like that's weird and awkward for that. Use the power lines of the puzzle first and highlight important puzzle elements. Control. Alright, you only get that once, it seems. Yeah, it looks like you only get that once. Do this. Alright, I don't know what that information is supposed to be giving me. Like, yeah, it tells me where some of the things connect to. I mean... okay, I guess. Ah, son of a bitch. Alright, let's go do all this stuff real quick again. Come on. Come over here. I'll throw this down here. Shit, did I fuck it up? No, I didn't. Fuck! Oh, the controls are so bad! Oh, the controls are so floaty! They're so not good. Also, the X-ray thing is entirely unnecessary. Like, completely you don't need it at all. What's the point of it? Fuck! Ah, these controls, they're so bad. I do not like the controls to this game. The gentleman who gave it... the gentleman who gave me the game and asked me to play it and do a let's play has asked me to be as honest as possible with it. Well, I'm being honest, I don't like the controls to this game. They are floaty and awkward, and I don't like them. Like that. Like that. If you want us to be able to move the blocks only specific number of spaces or whatever like that, then make it so that we have to hit it every time. It's annoying, but yes. That's how you probably have to do it. If you want us to be able to move them around freely like that, then why don't you implement the same system where when you are going and you come up to the edge of something, it stops you automatically and you have to push the button again. Like when I'm running, I can do this all day, and it stops me at the edge of something, and I have to push it again to go off. It's the same thing for like if I come up to a block. I am still holding that arrow, but I have to push that again to make it go. But if I just do... I don't know, maybe I'm talking out of my ass here. Let's try this again. We'll do this, we'll come over here, we'll do this, we go over. We do this, it does that. We come back here. We come up here like this. Yep. Okay, so what you want us to do is stop before the edge. So okay, it actually does do the thing that I said, but what it doesn't do is react quickly enough for me to use that timing succinctly and well, because in order for me to do this the right way, I have to be able to... Okay, so I'm gonna come down here, I'm gonna move this block over here, then I have to move this to here, hit this one, and come over here. This one goes over here like that, and I hit this one. I run back across here, and then I have to, like, pull my finger off really hard and stop that block from fuck, see in there, I screwed that up again because the controls are stupid and floaty and I hate them. I hate the controls to this game, I hate them. We're gonna restart this puzzle. Try it one more time. Maybe it's just something that I have to get used to. I feel like this does not foster the kind of controls that would be necessary for someone who you are trying to make this game into a speedrun community thing for, and just all these little, like, extra annoyances would piss those people off. Like, for Mario 64. Mario 64 is a thriving speedrun community, and any of the glitches in that game are exploits. There's nothing in the game that just arbitrarily makes things longer because of, like, control issues. This one, on the other hand, see, okay, so now I'm in the middle here, and I can go here, or back here and down. This doesn't make any sense, this menu selection as well. It's gross. So, if I'm here, I should be able to hit up, or from here to the right, and go to the other one, or down. But if I hit up, I go to the upper one. If I hit right, I go to the upper one, and I have to hit right again to go to that one, or down to go to that one. But if I'm from here and I hit down again, I can't go to this other one. The control system in this game is wonky. I don't like it. Ugh. I don't like it. Alright, well, let's try this then. What do we got going on here? Good, okay. Yeah, that's exactly what should happen there. What are we expected to do here? Control? Nothing no useful information from that. Why does the purple dot hit me sometimes, but not other times? Does the purple dot shoot at me when it sees me? Yes, it does. So then I can come up behind the purple dot and, like, bounce against it? Yeah, I don't like this game. I'm gonna quit. I'm sorry. I don't like this game. I don't like it. I don't like it. Sorry. So here's the things that I saw that were not good with this game. The controls are super floaty and not as responsive as I would expect something that you want a speedrun game to be. They have to be tight and responsive. You also have to make sure that the players understand what happens when you move around. So, like, coming up to the edge of something, yeah, it stops you and you have to push it again to go over it. Took me a second, like, not long, but it took me a second to figure that out, and I figured it out to my detriment. I think the controls to the game are bad. The music is nice, the visuals are kind of cool. I mean, they're appropriate for a game like this one. I don't like the menu system, I don't like the overmap thing. I think that's just trying to be a thing that it doesn't make sense to be. Anyway, I like the controls and I don't like the menu. The puzzle aspect of the game also seems to be only partially puzzle. Like, if you want it to be a puzzle game, that's fine. And if you don't want it to be a puzzle game, that's also fine. If you want it to be both, that's fine, but you have to bill it as, like, an adventure puzzle game or something like that. Because otherwise, how do you explain the flying through space, dodging comets thing, which is absolutely under no circumstances a puzzle, and is in fact based primarily off of random numbers for where those comets are gonna show up, and whether or not they slow you down or break your armor also doesn't do very well towards being able to plan forward and get really good at those levels to do the speed runs. Well, anyway, so thank you guys very much for watching ORB. I hope that you enjoyed this video. More than I did, I hope, I guess. If you did, the like and subscribe buttons are waiting just below this video to be liked and subscribed to. I don't have to be on Steam Greenlight, but this game does. If you want to check it out, you can get it on itch. I'll put the link to the demo and the link to the Steam Greenlight in the description. So you can click down there and give it a shot yourself. Don't let my opinion spoil it for you. I'm just picky, but you can give it a shot yourself, and if you like it, vote for it on Steam Greenlight. Why not? I don't see why it wouldn't be. I would like for the controls to be drastically overhauled and changed before I would vote for it, but if the controls were better, I think I would like it more. Anyway, so, yes, thanks to Devil's Peak Games for sending me the opportunity to play the game, and thanks to you guys for watching it. I will see you next time.